reinvigorates the possibility that the Loch Ness Monster may actually be a real dinosaur.
I'm intrigued as to how you think this would actually work. So this video before the stitch is saying that the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, may be a real living, I guess, currently plesiosaur dinosaur. So I'm curious as to how that would work, because as I see it, there's only a couple possibilities that would actually be able to happen. So, one, it is the same plesiosaur that has lived there since 66 billion years ago and is incredibly, incredibly long-lived, which I don't think is likely. Two, there was a breeding population of plesiosaurs in the lake, which would cause two problems. One is they would breed and then quickly outgrow the lake and deplete all the resources and then eventually die off. Or two, if the breeding population was small enough to be maintained within a singular lake, then it would be incredibly inbred, which would cause genetic mutations and all sort of genetic problems, and would most likely eventually die off over the course of the 66 billion years, or million, years since they lived. Or three, parthenogenesis, which if you don't know, is a process of asexual reproduction where a female usually reptile, can make viable eggs on her own if there's no males available to mate with her, which is not sustainable in the long run, which I'm pretty sure 66 million years is a bit of a long run. It would either lead to, one, only male plesiosaurs being produced, in which you cannot do parthenogenesis if you're male, or two, establish a breeding population of parthenogenesis eggs, which would again lead to problems in genetic diversity because they all came from the same place. So there is very much in my mind, no viable option as to how Nessie is a plesiosaur, because the only possible options would lead to absolutely abysmal genetic diversity, or just them outbreeding the resources available in the lake that they are in. So no, Nessie's not a plesiosaur. Nessie is very cool, top tier cryptid, but I am highly, highly skeptical that Nessie even exists at all, as in, no, and it's definitely not a plesiosaur.